Good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here, as per the norm. I am having trouble pulling out of my parking spot because it's not even my parking spot, it's a different parking spot. We've had issues with people parking everywhere lately. Okay, anyhow. So, the thought for the drive today is wintertime fun. Or fun sledding or something. I'll figure it out when I post it. Anyhow, today is Saturday. I am on my way to work. There's a bunch of work related stuff that I'm not going to get into, so work should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I've been promising my son to take him sledding, tobogganing. And I told him I'd do it on Saturday. As I said, today, slide around the corner. Today is Saturday. So, of course, last night at work, my co-worker had some salad there, some macaroni salad, and it looked really good. I didn't think much of it because, it's macaroni salad, but I ate way too much and it sat way too heavy. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning having digestive issues, let's just say. Went back to bed at 7. My son wakes me up. He's like, "Time to get up, Dad." I'm like, "Okay, fine." Had to have my coffee, had to try and get functional. Gonna be able to put into the next lane. So I tried to get functional so we could go. We didn't get out as early as I was hoping, but it was a good time because when we got there, the local tobogganing hill was quite busy. Everything was pretty cold and packed, but by the time we left, we were there for about hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I know, not a long time. But when we got there, everything was frozen and cold. When we left, things were getting starting to warm up and getting pretty slippery and slick, and speeds were increasing. Would have been nice to stay for another half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, but had to get home, get out of the wet clothes, get into dry clothes, and get ready for work. And here I am. Now, I tried putting on long underwear under my jeans. The wife's like, "You should just put on the snow pants." I'm like, they're big, they're bulky. I really don't plan on going down the hill too much, if at all. I mean, I got the whole asthma, dyspnea, whatever the heck you want to call it, problem. So, didn't want to overexert myself. I almost overexerted myself. I gotta put a cord on the front of the GT. Drag it up the hill instead of picking up and carrying it. So yeah, lots of fun. Yellow light, stop. It's getting too dark for that. Okay. So yeah, he had lots of fun. One of his friends from school was there. I think I almost had to go to my truck and get the first aid kit. We're walking up to the hill, and this little girl sliding down on the very steep side, because there's a very steep side. And I guess she leaned right when she should have leaned left, and wasn't wearing her helmet. And this is one of the times when I'm thinking kids need to wear helmets, but she wasn't wearing a helmet. She smacked face first into a tree. And there's a wet spot in the tree where she hit it. Of course, everybody's like, "Did she just hit it? Did she really do that?" So the dad's like, "What?" He's talking to somebody else. He turns and says, "Did she just hit the tree?" Yeah, she hit the tree. So he books her down there and brings her back up. And I'm thinking, I don't see any blood gushing. I don't really think there's any broken bones. I don't want to say I've got first aid, but I kind of walked slowly by the girl, and by the time I got up to the hill, looking at her, going, yeah, well, she's crying. She might have a bit of a split lip or something, but on the inside, but nothing a parent can't take care of on their own. They don't need a first aid kit or anybody with actual first aid at all. So kind of left that alone. Went down the hill a couple times myself. Mental note: they're going down on the GT with your son in front of you and your tailbone sitting on the lifted ridge on the back of the seat. Only sticks up about that much. It's about that wide. But when you land on it after the jump, oh, it bruises the tailbone. So that hurt. About 20 minutes, half an hour later, my son insisted, so I went down again on the GT. And I was kind of in a crouch position rather than sitting on the GT, out ready for the jump. But I didn't see the bump after that. So as I sat myself down, hit the bump and kind of jarred my back. I'm okay. It's just, I think a few things snapped, crackled, and popped into alignment, because nothing feels out of alignment. Everything feels good. But there was a lot of Rice Krispie noises, if you know what I mean. And there was a flash of pain. But other than some stiff muscles, partially from yesterday, partially from Thursday, left over from yesterday, kind of irritated a bit from going down the tobogganing hill. I'm doing okay. So, no real complaints there. Yeah, we had fun, and if I can get a decent night's sleep tonight, I'm thinking maybe, and get up earlier, maybe I'll take him tomorrow again, go sliding again, because it was fun, and we didn't really have that much time, and he was all unsure, but yeah, his friend Anthony, I don't know, it's an interesting name. Interesting kid. He's got curly hair. Last year, or the other year, was green, dyed green. This year's orangish, basically orangey color. Yeah. Cool kid, older kid. But yeah, he wanted to board the GT, and I told him, rule number 1, you take it down, you bring it back up, because I'm not dragging it up there. Number 2, you ride it at your own risk. You know, you break the GT, it gets broken. No big deal. You break yourself, you're on your own. He's like, okay, because he hands me the crazy carpet he's been going down on. Well, he went, but they were all having fun and everything. The little jump corner that was set up got pretty popular pretty quick. So interesting. There's usually a bigger jump down in the middle, but nobody built it this year. Was it last year we took? Was that the last? No, it wasn't last year. I think it was the year before I took him to Rainbow. Wow. Anyhow, the other year that I took him to Rainbow Park, there was a pretty industrious crew working on building a jump more in the middle. But yeah, it's not the closest one to the house, but it is a favorite. Everybody locally, like in our town in general, lots of fun. There was even an Asian gentleman teaching his daughter how to use skis, a harness system and ropes coming from her chest and then, or mid abdomen, and kind of walking her down the hill and then walking her back up so she gets used to the skis. That is pretty cool. Didn't see anybody on snowboards though. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. Everybody had a great time that I could see in here. Other than the girl going face first into the tree, no blood or broken bones, no injuries that I was aware of, which is always a bonus. But everybody had fun, so cool. I'm almost at work, and I don't know what else to say, so that is it. That is all. Have a good one. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. If you're not staying home, take your kids sledding. It's fun. Later.